Hey guys, TerMINator here with another Unison League video, and today I finally was able to farm both of the tickets. As you can see right here, I have both of them and I'm gonna be spawning both right now. I don't really have high hopes for any of this, but YOLO, what do we get here? Okay, and there's no surprises. That's our ticket. I'm not even excited. Yeah, again, no high hopes. Just give me something. Oh, something new. How interesting. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Sally. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Sally. I'm so sorry. It's, oh my gosh. Okay. What do we have here now? Okay. Hopefully, maybe a 30 cost. Am I being too hopeful? I don't know. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, I already got this. It's 29 cost. But yeah, I don't really have any use for it. But so as expected, nothing useful. But oh my god, rest in peace, Sally. I'm so sorry. So since yesterday, A-Team has adjusted the monster pool, so now instead of voting for 5 different Athenas in 5 different categories, now there's only one Athena vote plus 5 other elements. So this is a nice adjustment. This type of vote makes a lot more sense to me, so I like it. But you know, yesterday when I saw that 20 people voted for Light Athena, I was like, what the hell? The fact that Light Athena and Fire Athena have the same votes it just ticks me off a little. But I'm really glad that Water Athena is winning, and you guys already figured out which one I voted for. Win Athena if she wins. Rest in peace, man. I will go on a rampage. Like yesterday it was like 17 versus 17 or something, or I think Win Athena was ahead by 2, and I was just like flipping out because you know all those votes come from archers. Just saying. And I am the whaling archers because the whaling archers already got her. Okay, I know for a fact. If you guys don't want to know who I voted for, then please just block your ears for the next like 1 minute and you'll be good, okay? So for the wind monster, I voted for Artemis just because not a lot of people have her, and it'll be a good chance for people to, you know, have the wind elemental boost just for Mobius, which is water. So that's why I voted for Artemis. Dark, I have not voted yet just because I have all of these dark monsters, so I don't really have a preference. But personally, if you're gonna vote, I would either pick Eisen or Valkyrie, Dark Valkyrie. Dark Valk is really good because she balances as well as gives you a 2-minute buff, and Eisen is really good for like cleric, so when your dignity or your heals are on cooldown, you still have that 2-turn, you know, save for you guys. So either Eisen or Valkyrie if you don't have either. Water monster, I voted for Aqua Valk right here. The only 2 monsters I would recommend is Andromeda and Aqua Valk. Aqua Valk is really good for in PvE, especially with her cleanse, and she buffs too, obviously. And Andro, she's super good in GBG as well as in Colo. If you don't know, Andro gives 40% status ailment resistance, which means if she goes first in Colo, generally you don't get uni blocked, because you know in the 3rd round everyone is freaking throwing uni blocks left and right? So if you have Andra and you're able to use her first, it generally prevents a uni block, so that's why she's really good. Light monster, I voted for this Chibi Valk right here. So her buff is a little funky because she removes debuffs and buffs from allies, so meaning that if she goes last and other buff monsters go before her, she'll remove those buffs. So she's a double-edged sword, so you really have to be careful about when you use her. If she goes first, it's all good, you know, like you can get buffs after her. So she's a little funky, but she's really rare, so I've never gotten her, so that's why I voted for her, because I want one. And I'm acting like I'm going to spawn, but I don't think I am, because Lucy spawn is coming. This spawn will come before like the New Year or Christmas spawn, and it'll just make people spend more. This is how I feel. I don't know if I can hold on that long, but we'll see, right? We'll see. But the light monsters, I think, is a really hard choice. I do not think you should vote for Battle Valkyrie just because other Valkyries might win, so you have a chance of getting them. And like utility wise, Water Valk is a lot better than the Light Valk. But between Indra, Neza, and Luminous Valk, it's a really hard choice, because if you don't have Indra and Neza, you really want them. They're really good, especially if you're mages. Indra is like the god of Kalo. Neza is like the prince of Kalo. He's just really good because he does a lot of damage and he creates a barrier which protects everyone. So both these monsters are super good. And Luminous Valk, she's winning by far right now, just because I think of how rare she is. So, and that's how the world works, guys. And Battle Valk is just like nah. Okay, and then the fire monster. So right now, most people voted for Kagasuchi, which I can understand why, because his ward, right? Ward is a very special skill because it protects you from death. Only Kagasuchi and Mary have it. Mary is the like vampire chick. She's like a vampire loli chick with an umbrella. If you like, only a few people have her because she only came in one spawn so far, I believe, is during the Halloween spawn. And she's the other monster that gives ward. She's like the better version of Kagasuchi for mages and like non-lancer / soldier classes. But I really still like Kagasuchi. I got one, guys. Let me tell you the story about how I got Kagasuchi. It was after a rage summon. I was not happy with my results, right? And I got a shit ton of SRs. And you know, I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna sell SRs, because that's how pissed I was. Like, fuck this, why am I wasting gold to get more SRs, right? But Nihi, one of our archers, was like, no, why are you gonna do that? You might get an SSR if you transmute. So I was like, you're right, you know, I'm gonna calm myself, I'm gonna do some transmutations. And then I was like 4 transmutations in the normal transmutations, right? So I was like throwing SRs, throwing like 300,000 gold, and then boom, I got Kagasuchi. I was like, what the actual fuck, man? I've been waiting so long for him because, you know, there was a time when I was a noob and I was so afraid of dying, and then I would always ask like, KFC, 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 and you know, sometimes there'd be KFC, sometimes there'd no KFCs, and now I don't even have to ask because I have my own KFC. And that's how I got my Kagasuchi. Yes, I call him KFC, but some people call him KFG because Kagasuchi Flame God says KFG, but I call him KFC because fried chicken, yo. And a lot of people seem to want Joan. I don't use Joan anymore, sadly. I mean, she's really awesome for soldiers and lancers, don't get me wrong, but you know, I like my Aries. I like my Aries and KFC. Inferno Valk, she, in my opinion, is the least valuable in terms of utility wise when it comes to Valks. And that is it. And for those of you guys who already used your ticket, leave a comment down below on what you got. Was it something useful or something useless? What is it? As for me, I feel really guilty because I got an ability staff and Sally's been wanting an ability staff. I feel bad. I really do. And the 29 cost armor isn't really useful for me because I can't use it for infusions. The only infusion material I need is 30 cost armor, so there's that. But can't complain. You know, as I was saying, I wasn't expecting much, though. It's a little surprising that I did not get a lance. I feel like a lot of people got weapons of their class, but I apparently got a staff. I'm a lancer, right? Next time I just, oh shit, that's why. Fuck me! That's why I got a staff. It's because I was a mage. No! Give up.